Yeah, good evening. Hope I'm audible and the screen sharing is also working. Can you confirm that with a yes in the chat box? Hope I'm audible and the screen sharing is also working. Audible and the screen sharing is also working. Done. So first, let's get started with uh, mosaic cart. Okay. So I told you now we'll gather a lot of pictures and all. So we will be creating a mosaic cart. Right. Let's see first create a new first create a new okay CSV file. Just make sure the orientation is portrait also. Have it just open in that manner. Done. Now what I want you to do is wherever all your pictures are located. Okay. See here. All my pictures are located in okay technical training 2025 in graphic design masterclass. Okay. So we have these photographs of different cricketers here, right? So the more the pictures, the better it would be. Like it is going to be very different. Like every picture is going to be unique. So not much repetition. So go with as many pictures as you can. Okay, and also count them because we also have this what you say row and column one. We will be talking about it. So make sure it is a multiple of something, either 7 into 7, either have total 49 pictures or 18 to 8 or anything. So make sure it's a multiple. Okay, it's in a multiplication table. You should be able to get it, right? So make sure you have lot of pictures in this way, good quality pictures. That would be good, right? And no other folders or subfolders in it. Even if you have that, no problem, not an issue. You don't have to like extract everything and keep it in one single folder. You can also have subfolders, etc. and all. Okay. So make sure you have a folder with all images. Right. Now, once you are done with it, what you need to do is you need to define a pattern. Okay. How to define a pattern? I'll show you that. Just like if you remember, when we use it to go this pattern here, we are getting this tree pattern, etc. and all. No? Similarly, we are going to create our own pattern. Okay, let me reduce the scale here, right? So we are going to create a pattern, our own pattern, right? So how to create a pattern? Let's see. So you go to edit and here you will be able to see define pattern. Okay, edit, define pattern, click on it. It will ask you to give a name to it. Okay, sorry, I think not yet. So first we need to place all our images. So go to file, okay, go to automate file, automate, and here go with contact sheet 2. Okay, file, automate, contact sheet 2. So click on it. So you will be getting this particular window. Make sure you follow everything as I say, otherwise you will be getting issues. Okay. So first, which one that you are selecting? I'm selecting a folder. Okay. So have folder selected from this drop down and select the location of your folder. Okay, so click on choose. It will give you that file folder directory. You say ICC 2025 images. Click on it, click on OK. Done. So if you have any subfolders inside of it, you can include them. Okay, and you can also group images by folder as well. So since we don't have any folders inside of it or no subfolders inside of it, I can just turn it off. Even if they are on, doesn't matter. Okay, will not affect anything. That's the upper part. Now see the document one. Okay, do not click on this flatten layers. Keep it as inches. Okay, if you have all portrait photographs, your pictures, if they are all portrait means generally we will hold our mobile phone. Na? Okay, that is what portrait is. Landscape means like rotating your mobile phone. So if you all have portrait pictures, then make sure the height is more and the width is less. If you have more, what you say, landscape pictures, then width should be 10 and height should be 8. Okay, in that way you can change it, right? So width should be 10 and height should be 8. So I think I mostly have portrait pictures. So I'll go with 8 width and 10 height. Resolution, keep that as 150 or 100 is also fine. Okay, do not change anything else. Color profile also, bit depth, RGB, make sure they are as it is. And do not click on this flatten layers. Make sure these are the settings for this. Now coming to the thumbnails part, okay, you see how many columns you want, how many rows you want. For example, if I come here and if I calculate, okay, how many rows and columns I can get is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in a row, I have 10 pictures. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see, I have 54. I have a total of 54 pictures. So 54, how I can get it? I can go with 9 6. Okay, so let us say I'll go with 9 rows, 6 columns. Okay. So that will be fine. 9 rows and 6 columns. And do not have this rotate for best fit as well. Okay. So leave it. Do not have this use auto spacing or make sure this vertical and horizontal is set to 0. Okay. Otherwise, what will happen is you will be having some gaps in between your pictures. Okay. If you have auto spacing or any vertical or horizontal, this is nothing but space only. Okay. If you hover on it, you see enter vertical spacing between images, it is asking. So make sure they are set to 0 and this option is not selected. Okay. And do not have this last one as well. Okay. Use file name as caption. Don't have it as well. If you have it, you will be getting the name of the file in that Photoshop layer as well. So make sure you don't have it as well. So these are the final settings. This is what you need to keep it and click on OK. Now, what Photoshop will do is Photoshop is going to import all those images. You see, it is placing them across. Okay. So we had a total of 54 images, 6 columns, and 9 rows. If this particular contact sheet is not enough, it is going to create a second one. Okay. You see, right side, as you can see, it is automating everything. So we need to wait for it to complete that procedure. Okay. Let's wait for it to go ahead and import all of them, place them side by side into rows and columns. We can do the next step once it's completed. Okay. Yes, it has placed everything, right? So pretty fine if you ask me. So how many columns we got? You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many rows we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we have a total of 9 rows and 6 columns. Done. Now, what do we have to do? Now, the next step, if you are observing the right side, okay, all these are our images with their names, and you can see a small link. This is the thumbnail. Thumbnail means a small view, just like for YouTube videos, we have a thumbnail. So this is the thumbnail, and this is the layer, okay, layer mask where the thumbnail is present, right? So you see here, I'll click on the first one, right? If I press Control T, let me zoom in as well. Zoom in to the top left side. Right, this one, this is the. So I can use this eyeball also to confirm with the location of it. So Control T, if I take transform tools, if I increase the size, you see I'm able to increase it in the entire space. We should not be able to do that because it is going to ruin our design. So what we want this particular image to be present in this space. So in order to do that, we have a layer mask. As you can see here, top left corner, we have a small white color box there, right? So now what you have to do is you have a link in between them. So click on the link. So now your layer mask and your thumbnail, like your normal layer, have been merged. Now use Control T. Now increase the size of it. You will not be able to see it beyond that particular space. Okay. You'll not be able to see it beyond that space. Right. So that is what layer mask is going to do. You'll not be able to stretch it beyond that space. Okay. So we have to do this for all the other images. So click on it, click on it, click on it, click on it, click on it. Just unlink everything. We have 54 images to go. Let's unlink everything. Click on it. Done. Few more to go. Done. Hmm. Right. You see, I've clicked on everything. I have unlinked everything. Now, what do I have to do is I have to arrange all these images so that they fit perfectly in that particular space. Okay. I don't have to click on every layer and do it. You already know about the Move Tools auto select feature. So if you hold Control, if you click on anything, you will be able to jump to this layer. Or you can simply have this auto select checked on. Okay. Click on any layer, you will be able to jump and directly use that layer. Okay. So Control T you go with, increase the size of it a bit, make sure it fits the screen properly, right? That's it. That's all you have to do. You need to do this for all those, for all those 54 images. Okay. Let's see. Let's keep him in this manner. Done. Right. So we need to repeat the same for everything. You need to be patient a bit. Okay. Make sure you capture all those details properly and the images are properly aligned everywhere. Then so be very careful with that. No, right. Now this one, every time you say hard to press Control T. So if you are fed up with that, you can also do one more thing, show transform controls. Now, whatever layer that you click on, automatically those transform controls will also come up. So it's easy for you to happily just place it. Once you're done, click on enter. Okay, make sure you do not move your mouse around that much. Okay, use the keyboard shortcuts. Let your fingers do the work. Okay, so yeah, I'll arrange these a little bit properly. The same manner, you need to do it for all those 54 images. So no gaps should be present. Okay, make sure it's pretty clear. You're able to see those images properly. If you have good quality images, you will not face any issue. Okay. So these are not that much high quality pictures. I have downloaded them from the internet. Some we have taken screenshots. So yeah, only for sample purpose. Right. But again, this guy, you can arrange all of them. Little bit. Make sure you don't have that many repeated pictures, or if your pictures are unique, your output would be good. Okay. And along with this, you also need to select one or two main pictures, as I told you yesterday. We will do that. Okay. So click on it. Okay, I'll be doing this. Yeah, gonna take some time, so check back in 2 minutes. I'll be done by that time. So we still have four more rows to go. Okay. And so almost done. Down to the last layer here. Right. Yeah. Last one. Done. Now, once you're done with it, so make sure you don't have any edges remaining. Okay, top, we don't have any edge. Right side or left side, we don't have anything. Okay, so here, yeah, let's adjust this one. Then, so in between the images, make sure you don't have any gaps. If you observe, we have a small gap on the bottom. Okay, so I'll uncheck this auto select and show transform controls. Now we need to crop this section a little bit. So use the crop tool, click on crop tool and crop that area. Okay. So that little tiny area that we have. So 149 is maybe a little bit. Let's click on OK. No, I think nothing has happened. Um, yeah, let's go with original ratio with the height into resolution. I think we can also select the crop section. Don't think so. Let's see cropping. Let's zoom in a little bit more and then we will adjust it a bit manually. Make sure you have it only to that right part. Done. I think a little bit more. Done. Click on OK. Right, fine. So once you have your image, once you have your collage in this manner, this is going to serve as our pattern. The more the number of pictures you have, the more time that you need to spend on this. Okay, the more unique it is going to look like. Choose better quality ones. Even if the quality is a bit less, it will not matter because you're going to look a very small version of it. It is going to look very small. So doesn't matter that much. You need to be very patient. If you have a lot of images, you need to work on it a bit more, right? So once you have all these images, what you need to do, and earlier I have shown you, go to edit. You need to go with define pattern. So click on define pattern. You have to give a name to this pattern. Let us say I'll go with cricket, right? So click on OK. Now this is going to be saved as a pattern. Now let me show you how it works. So see here, I'm back to this untitled blank Photoshop canvas. So now you can go with pattern here, okay, from the layers. So go with pattern, you see pattern fill. Now along with trees, grass and water, we can also see this cricket one. Okay, so select the cricket one and I'll zoom in a little bit first. You see here, entire canvas is going to be filled with this pattern. You can also adjust the layer. Now it is at 100%. If you decrease it, the pattern is going to repeat itself. Okay, that's how it is going to look like. So the bigger the canvas you have, if you have more number of unique images, it is going to look good. Otherwise, the pattern will be repetitive. As you can see here, the pattern is being repetitive. You would be able to easily grasp it, right? So in that manner. So go with any percentage that you like, click on OK. That pattern will be available for you. So make sure you make a collage of everything in this manner so that you have a good valid pattern with you. Once you are done with it, once you are done with it, go to file, go to open, open any good images, good high quality images. This has to be a good one, right? So in the same folder, I'm going to select one or two images, right? So let us go with the same images. This one is a pretty high quality one. This one is a pretty high quality one. This Rohit Sharma image. So let us open it. Good one, right? So it's still small, 419 to 567. Let us try to download a good HD image from the internet. Let's see. So yeah, Virat Kohli HD wallpaper is also fine. Done. So yeah, these type of images will be good if you have that background color a bit different. Okay, so those the design will pan out very good. So let's see here which one we can download, which one looks good. Yeah, this one. So let's click on it so that we'll be redirected to the official website where it's present. So let's right click on it. Let's click on download image. 75. Let's see how it works. So you can click, drag it, and in the tabs, try to drop it as a separate tab so that image will be opened separately. Right. So this is a bit good. 736 into 1307, a bit bigger one, and 72 parts per inch. That much, not that high quality, but okay, we'll do the task. We'll do the work. Now we have Virat Kohli image here. Now, what else do you want? You want a pattern beside him. So go with okay, pattern. And you have this pattern, reduce the scale of the pattern a bit to match your image as much as the size as you like. So I'm going to slowly reduce it. Yeah, I think this one is fine. This one will do the task. So I'll go with 40%. Done. So I'm going to keep it on the top. Now, if you keep it on the bottom, you're able to only see Foley image. If you keep it on the top, you're able to see only the pattern. We have to blend both of them. That is where these blend modes come into picture. Generally, this will be normal. Okay. If you go with dissolve, darken, multiply, color burn, etc., and all, you will be able to see some difference. So we have to go with either lighten or screen or overlay. Okay, or overlay. Okay, we can happily go with this overlay. Use overlay as of now, we can change it. Or the soft light is also fine. because we have a lot of dark shade in the background. So maybe this soft light is fine. So go with soft light as of now. It's not like a formula we have. All images are unique. Every image has a very unique color combination. The lightings will be different, the shadows will be different, the colors will be different. Okay. So yeah, do a bit of trial and error. Okay, whatever matches it, whatever looks good for you, right? Go ahead with that. Right. So we don't have any formula that we only have to go with this particular setting and this much of values we need to keep. It changes from picture to picture. Okay, the combination changes. You see here, this is itself a very good mosaic art, mosaic image, right? We can also do some more things to it in order to enhance it. So let us also do that. So select your picture. We are going to play with the shadows a little bit, highlights and shadows a little bit. So let us try to make Virat pop up a little bit. So how we can do that is, okay. So go to image here, and in this image, you have adjustments. And in this adjustments, you see we have a lot of adjustments. We can adjust the brightness levels, curves, etc. and all. We are going to go with shadows and highlights. Okay. Click on it, right? Now you see here, shadows and highlights. Shadows means the darker parts, highlight means the brighter parts. So play with them a little bit. Try to, okay, decrease the shadows or increase them, make it according to your requirement. Do a bit of trial and error. If you want to see more options, click on show more options. You will be able to get the amount of shadows that you have, how much tone they have, or the radius of the spread of those shadows. Okay. And highlights, how much highlights you have, right? So highlights, let's reduce them. That is looking a bit quick. Done. This is fine. Tone. Hmm. Tone is okay. Yeah, mainly focusing on this bat area and his face area. Background is fine. You will be able to see that anyway. It should be left as background only. So color also you can adjust a little bit. Okay. So we'll let's leave it in that +8 or so something. Midtones in the sense like which are not the shadows or which are not the highlights. Okay, which range in the middle level, medium level. So yeah, let's keep it in this manner. So I'm able to see everything from his shorts, shirt, arms, and through the bat as well. So we got a good one. In the bat area, we got a good picture of, I think, Shani also something. So everything is fine. So here, the body part or the face part, I would like to highlight it a little bit. I'll also show you. Done. So this is fine for me. So I'll click on OK. So this adjustments we have made, okay, in this original image. Done. If you're still not satisfied, this is one variation where you can also see those pattern on the person. Okay, this is one variation, right? So I'll save it. So Control S, if you press it for the first time, if you did not save it, it is going to first ask you to save it as a PSD file. Okay, so I'm going to save it as a PSD file first. Done. So yeah, graphic design masterclass. We are going to go with Mosaic. Then save it. Click on OK. Done. Now Control Shift S. Save as. Save as. Now I'm going to save it as PNG. Okay. So I'll have this image so you can see the first result that we have obtained. Then save it. Now the second result, what you can do is create a copy of this Virat image, place it on the top. Okay. Only select Virat from this picture. Okay. So what you can do is go with any selection tool. Okay, go with this quick selection tool also. There is this, yeah, quick selection tool. You will get the option to select subject because this is a good quality image and the background is of different color. AI will work very good. Okay, that is the reason we need to go with high quality images. You see the selection was made and almost perfect. It left out some areas, but that's fine. Okay, you can see the outline and all, everything is good. So Control J, I'll press, done. So I have only the Virat cutout here. You see, I'll hide everything. You see only the Virat cutout. Now what I'll do is this is the background that I have. On top of it, we have the pattern with an overlay. On top of it, we have our Virat. Okay. Now, what you can do is you can reduce the opacity of Virat a little bit. Okay, is it 13, 17 or so something? You can obviously do this with Photoshop as well, like shadows, highlights as well. But if you prefer it in this manner, you can go with this. Or let us say, sir, I want to keep the head part normal, but the remaining part, I want that to be semi-transparent. So what you can do is, you see, this is the semi-transparent one that we made. So go with eraser tool. So this is the raster layer, so you can happily erase it. Increase the size of your eraser tool a bit, okay? And the hardness, reduce it to 0. Because if I go with 100% hardness, if I click anywhere, you see how hard it is cutting? Sharp. If I make it 0, if I click anywhere, you see, it is going to leave. It is going to blend everything, slowly remove that smooth edges will have. So what I'll do is I'll have 0% hardness. I'm going to remove everything else, okay, apart from the neck area, right? Apart from the neck area. Sometimes you will come across pictures like if you are working for a client or you would like one picture to be the main one, but sometimes the skin tone, the background pattern, colors, etc., and all will not match up. So this is one way. Like if you want the face to be a little bit more visible, you can also opt this way. Okay, you see, you can opt this way. Right? You can take your time to blend it a little bit, or if you want that to be a little light, you can also, okay, reduce the opacity of him a bit. So that is going to be good, right? You'll have all your facial details. That is the main partner. So that will be left. So this is one other thing that I would suggest. So you can also follow this. You can also make the image overlay this one. Okay. You see here we have the image. Now you can also overlay this one. You try out different stuff. Okay. Generally, if you do the pattern, that would be good. Or image is also fine. That is also fine. Right. So you can select your ones. So generally, if you do the pattern, that will give you good result. Done. So this is the second one. So Control Shift S, do the shortcut. You will be able to save it again. So that is, I'm going to save it as one. Click on OK. Right, this will be saved. Right, that's it. This is the second variation. There's the second variation. So this is the mosaic cut. This is the mosaic cut. And every time when you're looking at this image, you see the percentage of the zoom. That is 66.67%. If it becomes 100, this is how actually it looks outside. So make sure at 100 percentage, everything is looking good. Whatever you're seeing in 100% zoom, you will get the exact same result outside. Okay. So because we work on a limited area canvas here, we would have to scroll everywhere. Okay. Do up and down or left and right a bit. So make sure if you are looking, if it's looking properly at 100%, outside also you'll get the same thing. No other change will be there. Then let's view the output. Let's see how we got the result in it. Right, you see this is the result. So let's go with this one. Then we can see the next one as well. Zoom in, Control plus. We got it. But I don't like this one because you can see the face details are not that much covered. Second one, you can see the difference. You see first one, second one, first one, second one. So that can we can highlight that a little bit because everything is blue here. Okay. And the foreground picture is also blue. That is a little bit awkward, like it's mixing up everything. But that's also fine. Okay. We got it turned out to be great. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. This is about mosaic card. Okay. You can experiment with a lot of stuff. Let us say, sir, I want some brightness around him. I want some what you say rays, etc. and all. You would be able to get a lot of PNGs. If you remember, we used star PNGs, cloud PNGs, and all. Okay. So yeah, do a lot of experiment. You can also write good text here. Okay. So have some gradient text with some what you say uh, with some stroke and drop shadow. Let us do that as well. So let us select a good font. Okay. So King Kohli, let us write it. Done. So I'm going to increase the size of it a bit, 72, right? So we can also edit it. We can write 100. Let's write 100. Done. I'm okay with that. Now click on the characters one. If you do not see this characters panel here, go with window. Make sure you have this checked on. Okay, if you have this character one, this will be open. Done. So underline is there. I'll remove underline. Everything is capital. I'll let it stay on. It is Fox bold. Okay, little bit extra bold. Let us remove that as well. Now let us select the font family. So it is now set to Montserrat. I also have a lot of cursive fonts. You can see them, right? So I'm going to select any of that. So we can also do down arrow. It is going to go through those random fonts and all. So let us do that. So starting with Poppins, select it, go with down arrow. You see, changing the font families there. So I want to have a cursive font. That is the plan. So if you find anything else, we can also go with that. A good cursor form. Syncoli, Syncoli. Let's go with scripted demo. Okay, not looking good. Edwardian script. No. Forte. No. Freestyle script. No. No. Lucidia handwriting or Lucidia calligraphy. Mhm. Yeah, let's make it smaller. Syncoli. Okay, no. Let's keep everything capital. You also have like I've shown you how to download fonts now. I'll do that again later, some other time. We already did it for our Fire text effect. So download any cursive fonts that you like. You can see the sample online as well. Mhm. When fonts ran out, I think I've deleted some of them. But anyway, let me go with this. Yeah, okay, fine. Serif text. Let's get over with this. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. 120 would do the thing. Yeah, 120 is fine. Now let's go with any gradient color. Okay, let us have a gradient color overlay. Let us have some stroke to it. Let us have some drop shadow to it. That will look good. So go with FX. Go with the gradient overlay for this. And gradient overlay here, I'm going to select a blue gradient overlay also, right? Or yeah, blue one, something. This one is fine, or this one is also okay. Let's go with this one. Yeah, this one and this. Now, that is how it looks as of now. So make sure you remove this from your like from your view area. Make sure you are looking at the design only. I want a small stroke to it. Go with a stroke. Go with a white color stroke, outside stroke. So increase the size a bit. This is some stroke we have added. And you can also add a small drop shadow so that the text will look a little bit 3D. It's kind of like it's floating. Okay. So add some text here. That is also fine. Done. So generally, instead of gradient overlay, you can also go with pattern overlay. You might ask, sir, what will keep for pattern again? Pattern again, the same thing, the same cricket ones. Okay. Same cricket, but reduce that, what you say, scaling a bit. So if people concentrate on it, you would be able to see some of the images there. Okay, so as of now, it's not looking that much good. So we can leave it and go with any gradient overlay. That's going to be fine. So King Kohli will write it in that manner. You see, we have given some strokes, some drop shadow to it. Okay, that's fine. Outer glow, etc., and all that would be too much. So that is fine. So you can also add some text, birthday wishes, etc., something that you guys would like. So in that manner, you can do it. Okay. Now this is a complete mosaic cut. So we have seen how to create your own custom pattern, how to create this entire mosaic, how to play with the shadows and highlights. And remember, we don't have a fixed formula for everything because these photos, every picture is unique. All those combinations will give you millions of different combinations. So
Ganggu.
make sure, okay, make sure you don't follow the same exact value because things are going to be different for you. Go with your gut feeling. Okay, if it's looking good for you, go ahead with it. Otherwise, just leave it. Okay, in that manner. Done. That's it. This is about the mosaic cut. Any doubt in this? Any doubt in mosaic cut? You're able to understand everything? Any doubt in mosaic cut? You want me to repeat any particular portion again? Mosaic cut? Any doubt in this? You want me to repeat any portion? Any doubt in this? I already explained, na? Sheet, you will first go to File, Automate, and Contact Sheet 2. Okay, then you need to select the folder, etc. and all. Okay, all that stuff. Done? Yeah, that's it. So we are done with this one. Let us go ahead and start the second one, second project. So yeah, let's save the changes for this. I'm going to share the PSD file as well so that you can also see this in your okay, in your own machine as well. I'll click on OK. Then I'll close this. I'll click on OK. Yeah, not needed. This doesn't have to be saved. Yeah, recently I have extended my RAM a little bit, so now operations are running very smooth. So if you are also want to check your settings, etc., and all, go with Edit, Preferences, go to General, as I have told you earlier. Go with where is this performance here? Okay, now I have 16 GB RAM, available RAM is 14, so Photoshop is using 70% of it. So now operations are smooth. I have 50 history states, so let me reduce that to 30. Yeah, that's fine. So now it will be fine. Now I can use it. And also my graphic processor is also being used here. So that is fine. Done. So I can click on OK. Yeah, now things are running smoothly. Photoshop using a lot of RAM, and along with that, if you have any online tool like Zoom or any browser open, so that is going to make it very different. If you go with 300, your print quality will be good. 72 is only for sharing on screens. Okay. 300 should be there, then your print quality will be good. Yeah, do some trial and error. Once just try to get a print and all, you will be able to see and correct yourself later on. Okay. That print costs you 20 rupees also. If you go to any Xerox shop, they have a photographic paper. Okay. The paper itself, that print will cost you 20, 30 rupees. you will be able to see that. Okay. Buy a frame from anywhere or make your own frame. People generally tell very high prices for frames and all. Make a good DIY frame that is going to be good. Do not have to spend that much money on only photo frame itself. Okay. So you can have a simple cover on top. You can happily make this. Google for DIY photo frames in YouTube. You will get good options. Okay, glass is not needed. Just have a simple cover on top of it or have a laminated one as the picture. That's it done. Okay, so it's going to be very good. In a very less amount, you would be able to present a gift to them. Okay. So now, yeah, this is done. So what was the second thing? Yes, logo. So anyone completed any logo, created any logo? You have any rough sketch of a logo anywhere? Anyone? So created any logo? Rough sketch of a logo? Do you have any logo sketch? Rough logo sketch? Anyone have a rough logo sketch on a piece of paper? I told you to draw it on a piece of paper. Na? Anyone have a rough logo sketch? Anyone completed the task? Okay. Please post it in the WhatsApp group. Post it in the WhatsApp group. Post it in the WhatsApp group. That picture. Post it in the WhatsApp group. That rough sketch that you have created. Okay, fine. We'll select one from these two. This one, PSP. Let's go with this one. Okay. The rest of all, yeah, not that much impressive to work on. So whatever logo that you have decided, so save it. Okay. Save it anywhere in your device. Done. So click on file, click on new. So your logo, generally it should be a little bit big. So go with the 2000 into 2000. Width and height as 2000 is square image. Resolution, obviously, you guys know, go with 300. Okay. Click on create, right? So you have a good canvas. On this canvas, you need to place your image. So place embedded, go to downloads. Okay. So just use that image and rotate it. I'm looking for the TSC text there. Okay, make sure it's aligned properly. Then just increase it a little bit. Okay, yes. So done. So in this manner, arrange it that particular area, only that piece. Now you can reduce the opacity a bit. Okay, select this layer on top. You can see the opacity. Now reduce the opacity 22% or so something, so that it is the outline for us. Now with this outline, we are going to create our logo. Okay. And Before you do that, make sure you also have some margins, etc. and all outlines, everything. Like whenever you work on any brochure design or poster design or logo design, okay, you need to have markings. You need to have a good grid layout. Okay, I'll tell you what I mean. Go with view, the menu view, and here bottom you can see new guide layout. If you click on it, so these are what we call as guides. You see rows we have, columns we have. Let me write a number, 10 we have. Okay. And data, let's go with zero for this. Data, let's go with zero for that. Done. Right? You see, I have 10 columns and 10 rows. You see, these boxes, this is what we call as guides. So generally, we leave a little bit of margin. So if you also want margin, you see, we have margin option here. Click on margin. You see, you have a margin of 20. Okay, that is pretty much fine every time because we don't want our design to, okay, go beyond the working area. So even if it's by accident, we will be able to avoid that by using these margins. So rows and columns, according to your requirement, your usage, you can use it. But for now, we don't need it that much. So let us go with two columns, right? Let us go with two rows. Right? If you want it a little bit more, go with four rows so that in this particular area where I'm having my second row and fourth row, I'll have the entire text or the entire design. This is the center point, horizontal center and vertical center. So in that way, you can get your work started. So once you have your guide layouts, once you have everything set, now it's time for you to start drawing it. Okay. Generally, if you use any shapes or text or anything with pen tool, that is going to be what you say, vector file only. Even if it is a bit raster, that's fine because that doesn't matter that much if you're going with 300 or 600 parts per inch. If it's looking good, if the quality is nice, it's automatically going to be good. Okay. So we have a small ellipse in the background. So let's go with a small ellipse. So here we need to make everything right. So let's go with any proportion that you would want. Let's go with, yeah, we can also change it later on. So the width is 1813. Let's go with 1800 for it. The height is 1170. Let's go with 1200 for it. Done. So we have it. Now I want this to be placed exactly at the middle. So go with move tool again and click on the three dots, select it to canvas, horizontal center, vertical center. Or you can also do one thing. You see, I have removed it from the equation. Now, if I go to the middle, you see we have our guides. Can you see the guides color has been changed? Okay. This is the vertical center. That's why my vertical line has been pink in color. This is my horizontal center, vertical center. So if you reach to the middle, these guides will help you. Or obviously we have Photoshop automatically. We can also make it align to the middle. Now it's up to you to choose the colors, etc. and all. Okay, so let us say we will go with some, yeah, some orange color or so something, right? So that's fine. Let us also give some stroke to it. Effects, go with some stroke. Yeah, a little bit of stroke is fine. 20 pixel stroke. Click on OK. Done. I'll keep it on the background. Yeah, I'll keep it here. I'll hide it as of now. Done. So we have our ellipse in this manner. Okay. Now we have the remaining parts of our logo. This Tarun speaks cohort that is just text. So you can obviously you can just go ahead and okay use any free font for your logo. So that is pretty easy. That is going to be done. So we don't have to worry about that. Whatever design that you have drawn here. Okay. If you want to use any font, you can go ahead with it. Or if you are using some specific curves also for them, okay, you need to hand draw them. Or you need to use shapes in order to cut those parts. Okay. Generally for that, Illustrator would be the best tool that you can get. If you have drawn this on a graph paper, if you can okay, that sizes, height, width and all would be very precise, so you can happily use this pen tool to have an outline of it, and that's it, we are done. We don't have to do it any further, okay, for this S shape, etc. But for now I'll try to make a very rough shape, then we can have a logo design challenge for the next week, then we can talk about it. Okay. For now, let's use the shape tool only. For this T, I'm going to use the shape tool. You see here, I'm going with a width of 420. Okay. And the height is 61. Height, I'll reduce that to 60. Okay. Height is reduced to 60. Done. Width of 420. Done. Right. So same rectangle, I'll make a copy of it. I'm going to invert it 90 degrees, rotate it 90 degrees. Done. So yeah, T we have here. If you think T is a little bit bigger, reduce it. 360 will make it. Okay. Or let us match it to the original design. We'll go with 340 or so. Done. 340. Oh, sorry. What happened? Undo, undo, undo. Yeah. Height, we are going to reduce that to 320. 320 is fine. 320 is good. Maybe if the width is a little bit bigger, that would be fine according to the design. So let's make it 80. Let's make it 80, or 80 is not good. Let's go with 70. Yeah, 70 is fine. That small difference is there. Right. So select both of them. Go with align to selection and place them in middle. Okay, see, earlier they were a little bit out of place. Now, selection, if you keep it middle, they are aligned properly. Now, your letter T is done. Group it. Control G is going to group these two layers. Select both the layers. Control G will group these two layers. So, this is a letter T. Okay, always rename your layers and all for all the important work that you do. And we also have some small elements beside of it. Let us also make them. So let us give them some other color. But for now, we did not decide those colors and all. So I'm just going to go with any random color. Okay, done. That's first box that is completed. And second like second box also will make a copy of it. Control J will place it down a bit and will increase the height also. Done. That's fine. So let's leave it in that manner. So these are the elements. Select both the layers. Control G. So they will be grouped. We are going to name it as elements. Done. So this is the background. So we'll have it as of now. Yeah, I think we need to change the color of either the font or this one. So let's look at it some other time. So for now, this is okay. Now let us see. It's time for us to make our S. So if you have done it on a graph paper, so that would be easy. So we can click here, this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, this point. Okay. If you want it as a curve, you need to make multiple points in this manner. And then curve, 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 done. Again, go back to the origin. This is how you're getting it. Done. Now, if you hold control, if you click anywhere, or yeah, control or alt, I guess. Alt, not control or shift, control shift, control alt. I think you need to go with the convert point tool only. Click on it. Yeah. Yes. Control will do the work for you. Sorry, I forgot. So go with convert point tool. That is also fine. So click on it and just try to drag it a bit. So you will be able to see those two edges. Now adjust the curves according to your design. Adjust the curves according to your design. It is going to take some time. You're not going to get it right in the first manner. So the better your drawing skills are, the easier it is going to be for you. Okay. The better your drawing skills, the easier it's going to be for you. So done. So click here again. We need to adjust this curve as well. So if you use a curvature pen tool, just as I said earlier, so you would be able to do it with ease, but I have to show you how it's done normally. So that's why we are using this one. If you use a curvature pen tool for the curves, that would be very easy. Then suppose let's adjust this curve here, then the next one, right? So click here again, adjust the curve for that. Adjust the curve for that. It's done. Now let me click this one. We'll adjust the curve of this one. Okay. I don't think this particular point is needed, so you can delete it as well. So go with your delete anchor pointer. Click on this one. So you see that's deleted, right? Again, hold control and click anywhere. You will be able to drag and adjust them as you like. So if you want to adjust it, hold control. And you see, I'm dragging the points. I can adjust them wherever I want. If I want to delete them, you see, I'm already on delete tool. So click on it. I can delete them easily as well. Okay. So go to convert point tool. Click here. We will be able to get those curved edges one. So you see, curve I made. Here I'll click again and I'm going to, yeah, make the curve. Yes, I'll make it minimal. Generally, we spend a lot of time working on the drawing first. Then once we are ready, we will go with some fixed proportions. We have a lot of other theoretical part called golden ratio, etc. and all. So in that moment, yeah, let's move this point a little bit further. This one as well. Maybe that's fine. Okay, that's fine. That's unique to the design. So let's leave it. Right. So this is our S. Okay. Similarly for C and similarly for that small triangle we have, we need to make our own shape. So we are done with the parts. Now what do we have to do? We have to make it as a shape. We need to make it as a shape. So let us go with shape here. Done. So color, anyway, I'm going to select that particular color only. So go with the U. You see you have your shape controls and I'm going to select this particular color. Done. So this is a rough drawing for now, but whatever logo that you are going to draw, okay, with fixed proportions, we will be able to have guides as well. Guides in the sense, you see, if I want to have all the height, etc., should be same, I can go to top. Sorry, yeah. You see, I can go to the top part. I can, sorry, I can bring new guides actually. Yeah, let us bring a new guide. So go with view. Generally, so what we can do is first, let's have a small scale. So if you observe on the top part and the left part, we don't have any scale. So go to view and yeah, ruler. If you click on ruler, you see top and left, you are having rulers. Now, when you're on this ruler, if you click and drag, you will be able to drag a new guide. You see, I'm dragging and dropping guides, right? So that is going to be very helpful. Like what I asked, I wanted the height of all the characters should be same. So what you can do is you can pull out a new guide. You can have a guide only for the top part. You can have a guide only to the bottom part. So that will make sure that you are not exceeding that particular height. Okay, all your characters should be present inside that particular area. So these guides will help you to have all those portions proportions right and left. Okay, so this will help you to maintain that what you say, maintain that order maybe. Yeah. Yeah. So in that way, yes, I have drawn. So you can also draw that C hand draw. We need to hand draw everything. Okay, you can see there is a small like what you have. Edge there, okay, small spike there. So ignore it. Generally, you need to spend a lot of time for logo to get the idea right, then the design right. Now again go with pen tool. Go with pen tool. Now we have to make this C here. I'm going to go with some very rough selections, or let us use the curvature pen tool this time. So see, obviously everything is curved. So That would help us a lot. So I'll click here. I would click here. Sorry, what happened to this? Curvature pen tool. Sorry, curvature pen tool. Click here, 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 here. You see curvature pen tool? It's very easy. It's very easy for me. And let's have more done. So once you're done with it, hold control to adjust any of these single points if you want. Okay, you can go with plus add anchor tool to add any anchor points, minus to delete any ones, or convert point tool and click anywhere to adjust those curves manually according to your requirement and design. Okay, so that you can do. Done. So I'm going to just leave it a little bit more in this manner. Done. So once you are done with it, so what do you want? We want that to be converted as a shape again. Okay. So done. So click on shape, click on shape. This is also converted as a shape with all those predefined steps we have. Okay. Next step. We need to have the small element there. So that is a rectangle. So that is a triangle. So go with polygon tool. And in this polygon tool, how many sides you want your polygon to be? The polygon should be three sides. Now click and drag. You see, you'll be able to create a small, okay, triangle in this manner. You can place it there. Done. So yeah, you have the shapes. This is our P, I guess. P. This is our S. Then this is our triangle. So adjust your characters properly. Adjust your characters properly in your desired manner. Done. And your background element here. Then we'll see that. We'll get to that part. So for now, we are going to group all these letters and elements. So Control G group. This is the text or the characters one, right? Now let us make this background color a little bit different. Okay. Or we need to add some stroke to these text elements. That would be also good. So let me try to add some stroke here. Okay. So for these three elements we have, and this letter T as well we have. So Control G. This is TSG. Now for this group, I'll be adding stroke. So you can also apply that for a group as well. For a group also, you can apply any layer styles or anything. If you have the stroke here, 20% stroke we don't need. 5 we will go. Okay, that's fine. A little bit okay, good. Click on OK. Done. And now you can also have your background there visible. Now this text, I'm going to place it at the middle. So you can also use guides for it. Or you can also go with Photoshop's default alignment. So go with canvas, click it middle. You see you have it exactly at middle. I'm going to place it a little bit to the top because my text also will come here. You remember the text now? That Tarun speaks cohort something. So click on it. Select any font of your choice. So type it. Tarun speaks cohort. Done. I'm going to reduce the size of it first. So first 120, I'm going to make it 30. Then we have it. And line spacing it is. I'll keep it auto. Done. So Tarun speaks cohort. Cohort, I'm going to increase the size of it. You can either have them in the same text layer or you can write cohort separately. So I'm going to increase the size of cohort. I have only selected cohort and here 50 we can keep or a little bit more. 60 we can keep, right? That is fine. Or you can manually adjust him after separating. So let's reduce the line space between them. 24, 48. Yeah, 48 is fine. Go with canvas. Keep it in the middle. Let's make it white. White will look good on that orange. And yeah, I think everything else is done. Okay. Next, we'll keep it a little bit to the top. Tarun speaks so hot you can get it here. Okay. And yeah, remove this background layer here and gray out your background a bit. Have a layer, solid color layer of a bit gray so that you will be able to see that difference. So the basics are like they turn out that much good because you need to put a lot of effort in that design part. Okay, where you see one, I'll give you a small challenge. I'll also do that. We'll come up with good designs. We'll work on that design next time. So the basic part is first, what do we have to do? We need to create a small design. We need to draw something, okay, on a piece of paper. You're going to download that image, import it in your Photoshop file, and place it according to your canvas size, 200,000 pixel into 2000 pixels, square I have taken, and 300 parts per inch. You can also go with 600 parts per inch. That would also give you the good result. Now, next, what you have to do, arrange guides. Okay, make sure you're not crossing the paths, everything, alignment and all is perfect. So we have some margin guides, we have some normal guides and all. Okay, where are guides available? You can go with view, and here you will be able to go with new guide layout and all. Sir, I don't like these guides. I want them to go away. You can click on clear guides as well. So spend some time, okay? Take some time to go through all the options, read them, right? So yeah, once you have your guides, what are the tools that you have to use? For logos specifically, go with only the shape tool, pen tool, and text tool. That's it. Shape, pen, and text. That is what I would recommend. Do not use any images, etc. and all for logos. That's not at all advisable because images are raster graphics. If you increase the size of it, they will start pixelating. The quality will go down. So we need to make vector graphics. So Photoshop is not the software for logo making. We have Adobe Illustrator, but in Photoshop also we can do a good job. Okay, so if you use only the shape tool, pen tool, obviously, and text. If you can limit that to a certain extent, your logo will sustain for normal small businesses, for your Instagram profiles, etc. and all. Everywhere it will work. Okay, you will not get that much issue. So preferably Illustrator, but if not, Photoshop, these three tools will do the work. Okay. So spend a good time with pen tool, create the desired shape, custom shape and all. Select your colors, etc. and all. So I would also drop in some additional details related to presentation of the logo. Okay. And also how you would generally deliver a logo to it. For example, yeah, let me show you my designs here. So generally, whenever we create a logo, we drop in lot of mock-ups for that logo. Okay. You see, along with the logo, you see, this is the logo, Rishi Construction. We'll not just give them the logo. Okay. We'll give a PNG version of it without any background. This is with background. That is for profile pictures and all they can use. Okay. You can see how big this image is, 4,505 into 4,505. Very big image. And you are looking it at 14%. Okay. So high quality image, your image should be. This is made in Illustrator. Okay, and we will also give him different variations of it. That is the color version. This is the black and white version. You see, even if I'm zooming in, it will not pixelate that much. You see, 800% I'm zooming. Generally, no one will zoom that far. Okay, 161 or 300, then you can see some pixelation starting, right? Any design you can use it. So your logo will be the same. You'll get good logo. And this is a mock-up, metallic mock-up. You see the metallic structure there. Okay, that pattern. This is a paper cut mock-up. Okay, on a piece of paper we have. And this is a box mock-up. On top of the box, we have it. So you need to present your logo, okay, in that manner. So this is present. We will also give them the colors, the hex codes that you made here. We are going to make a small brochure, like small 2, 3 page, okay, brochure for it for logo presentation purpose. We'll talk about all this stuff, right? So I'll give you a small challenge, a logo design challenge, right? So I'll give you the description, the name of the logo, the name of the company, description, any references if they would want in their particular design. So give it a good go. You have a week time. We will be having our next class on Saturday again. So yeah, try it out a bit and then we will see how it goes. So logos is very important as a beginner. By designing logo, by working on something for a good amount of time, you would be able to earn very big monies as well. 2,000, 3,000 you can earn from logos itself. So you need to prove your worth. So I'm going to tell you the entire procedure, process that we do. You will be getting a good hang of it. Do some 1 to 3 logos, do it for 500. I started for 500 for designing logos. I did lot of free logos as well. Okay. Start with 500 for every client, try to increase 200 more. Okay. Slowly you will get better. And when you reach that price point for 3,000, you will be able to offer more. So as of now, if you get started with 3,000, if you say, if you deliver half of things and all, the people will not value your service for that much. So for 500 rupees, give them, provide them as much as you can, as much good quality as you can. Once you have practiced it for 1, 2 clients, slowly increase your price point, slowly start providing. Like once you complete a task, next time try to improve some more things in it, presentation part a bit, or designing the logo, or reducing the time a bit, or better color combinations, all these. Once you design a logo, you will be able to get that idea. Okay. Slowly you have to increase your price point. Then by designing logos itself, you can make a good earn. Like there are a lot of competitions outside. Influencers are posting 15,000, 10,000, or 5,000 at least for the logo you can get. You can even charge 2,000, 3,000 as a beginner. Okay, start small, then slowly you can scale. That's it. So remember about the guides part. Remember about okay, drawing everything through hand. Do a bit of practice with pen tool. I'll drop a challenge. So let's see how you guys will come up with it. We can work on a good design later on. Okay. Yeah, sure. You can also do that. Yes. Take a graph paper. So that would give you a good idea about how you can draw it, the proportions, the height, the width, and all. We generally maintain them properly because logo is the face of any company. We make sure it meets all those standards. It should not look awkward ever. Okay. So people generally would be searching a lot of flaws in your face. If your nose is a little bit big, okay, whether your eye or eyebrows are a bit thick or not. So logos, they are going to point out a lot of other stuff as well. So make sure the width, height, etc., and all are a bit in sync. So that would make your logo stand out a bit. It will look good. Right, that's it. That's it for this session. I'll drop the challenge details soon, and this recording is going to be uploaded. Work on any rough design, create your own logo. Okay. So post your results in the WhatsApp group as well as tag us in Instagram as well. I'll see you again on Saturday. Okay. That's it. That's it from my side. Any doubts? Any doubts? I guess. So yeah, I'll see you on Saturday.